when you agreed to do Get Up with Mike Greenberg and Jalen Rose, what did you expect that show to be, or what were you pitched on that show being?
So that was pitched, it was John Skipper and Greeny came out to LA to, they talked to me about it, and it was going to be, the big thing, it was going to be something different, right? Which every show that starts out on television wants to be something different. It's very hard to do that. And I realized that after having done 4 different shows that were going to be different and didn't end up being that way. And so, yeah, we kind of wanted it. And under the Skipper regime, things did have a completely different vibe. Things were a little bit allowed to marinate and breathe, and you were allowed to sort of take silly chances and do things. That's Sports Nation came during his time. There's a reason why that thing was off the rails, because he let us do that. He left like very soon after I agreed to do that and did the New Deal, and it was a culture change. It was a culture change from top to bottom, and quickly we realized, and Greeny's in on, Greeny and I fought behind the scenes to keep trying to do the show, and Jalen, the show that we wanted to do, and it just became too many cooks in the kitchen, and it just slowly gravitated towards a little bit more of what was already on the air. I feel like they try to, it's a beautiful studio. Good Lord, you get a brand new studio in New York City. It is the dream to have that, but it's also hard depending on personnel to get away with doing goofy, weird things. And we tried, and then we realized quickly how fighting a failing effort. So
do you wish that show had more time to be what it was supposed to be? Do you think it's something that could have potentially taken off, or was ESPN not going to let that happen?
I think they had an idea of what they wanted it to be, or what they think TV is supposed to look like, or the people that are supposed to be on all of the shows there. And I don't agree with that necessarily. And I think at the time, Greeny didn't necessarily agree with that either. I think at some point, though, you kind of, and Greeny's better at this than I am, realizing that we may not win this one. I'm the idiot that goes down with the ship. Like, oh, no, we can still fight. And then I was like, okay, it's not happening. And Jalen's just the consummate professional. And he's, he does everything, and he says yes, and he goes in there with such a great attitude, and sometimes I wish I was a little bit more like that, but yeah, I don't even know if time would have done it. I think once it became new people in place, that was it.